What's up, y'all? It's your girl Q1. I am back with another Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 4, Twisted Sisterhood. Y'all, before I start the video, can you make sure to please like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell button to be notified for when I drop another video. Here we go. So, y'all, the episode picks back up where Dorit tells Kyle that there are two sets of rules. She discusses when anybody else does something, it's not really a problem. But then when Dorit actually says or does something, Kyle puts her on ice. Kyle wouldn't talk to her. She'll she'll just pretty much dog Dorit out, and even though, again, direct is not my favorite, she did not lie. So, production does a montage of kind of the examples that Dorit gave to Kyle. And the crazy part is, as Dorit was explaining it to Kyle, Kyle acted like she just couldn't understand. Or I was just like, girl, it it's insane how you've treated Dorit over the years, but whatever. So Dorit is tired of being treated a certain way, whereas the girls can say something to Kyle and Kyle never gets mad, but then it feels like she takes everything out on Dorit. Um, Dorit says she's been giving Kyle grace and that Kyle don't get to pick and choose when and how she gets angry at Dorit. Dorit says she's tired. Like, Dorit said, don't play with me, play with your mammy. Um, so then Dorit talks about, gives an example of when Erica said, when she was on Watch What Happens Live, I want to say, I don't think it was last season, but the season before, no, I think it was last season. And she told Andy she wanted them to eviscerate all the other girls. And so Dorit was telling Kyle, you did not get mad at that comment. But then when I make a joke at BravoCon or anything, if I say anything, then you're extremely mad at me, off putting. You treat me, she treat her terribly. I think I just said that, but she treats her terribly. So Sutton says she felt Kyle's punishment. And we all know that to be true because Kyle and Sutton would always go back and forward. So she tells Kyle that that is something she needs to work on. Y'all, Dorit is on Kyle. But I was just wondering, why are you apologizing to Kyle? I just don't think Dorit did anything wrong. But I guess, and then Kyle starts to play the victim and she's leaving. But she also says Dorit never owns up to her stuff. And I mm, mm, mm. So Garcelle decides to say that she agrees with Kyle and says, um, Dorit don't own her apologies. Um, but Dorit turns and tells Garcelle, yes, I expect you to say that. And child, listen, I asked you, Garcelle, I asked you 2 episodes ago to stay out of it. 3 episodes ago to stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Then Garcelle asks, where do we go from here? So Garcelle asks, where do we go from here? Ma'am, you can go sit down because you was looking for a moment. I'm sorry. I know we all like Garcelle because she's, you know, for reasons. I really like Garcelle, but I feel like Garcelle, you don't like Dorit. Anything she do, anything she say, You gonna keep it just it feels like this season you've been actually finding issue on top of issue with Dorit. Um and so I just feel like you're looking for a moment. But I also want to remind you that don't forget how that Fox 5, Fab 5, when they was all in that little group, how they treated you next time you decide you want to take up for Kyle. Um, so it was the next morning. Garcelle talks to Sutton about the situation at the dinner the night that night before. And Sutton says she just wanted to eat her food. So Erica then visits Dorit, and Dorit says she was glad that they were able to discuss. She was actually glad that she was able to get that stuff off of her chest. Um, Erica asked Dorit about her mental health. Dorit went to bed, wanted to be around people that make her feel good, that can make her laugh. Like she wants to be around positive energy because she's tired of being treated and ran over by Kyle and PK. And so she wants people that pour into her. I'm sure she wants to pour into other people, but y'all, Dorit's so self-centered. I don't know. Um, so we get into the room with Kathy, Jennifer, and Kyle. And Kathy feels like they should have another conversation. Kyle wants to dead everything. She wants everything to just die out. And then maybe she'll decide to have a conversation. So everybody gets downstairs. Kyle is feeling awkward around Dorit. And I'm like, you're feeling awkward because you are wrong AF. You still on BS. Like, you haven't owned anything. And all of this energy you give into Dorit, maybe you need to give that energy to Mauricio, because that's who you probably really mad at. And you probably mad at that girl. But I feel like you're taking all of this out on Dorit. Now, Dorit has a reason to be mad at you, but also Dorit, you need to give this same energy to PK. Because what I noticed is when Kyle was with Mauricio and Dorit was with PK in those scenes last episode and I think the other episode, they were so soft with them. But y'all two are going at each other's throats. So I just feel like your energies need to be directed to the appointed people. Um, so then we find out Kathy brushed her teeth with the eyeshadow brush and whatever. Nasty. Nasty. So they get to the boat and Sutton said that the captain is cute. And the way Sutton was eyeing that captain, and he was not the cutest Crayola in the bunch, but Sutton was like, he sounds sexy, talking about the safety of the boat. And she said she would let him shove his boat in her harbor. And I said, ew. But I also said, I'm not mad at you. Okay? Let the shoving commence. So Kathy, they have a private chef up there, so he's grilling seafood. Just, the food looked really good. Kathy just bothering people, telling the people how to cook. Kathy, you are not a chef. Kathy, go. Just, ma'am. I mean, not y'all, ma'am, but I'm just saying, listen, Kathy would have worked my nerves. I would have threw her off the boat, okay? Respectfully. Ma'am, we need to throw you overboard because you're doing way too much. So apparently Dorit still isn't speaking to Garcelle, and Garcelle is really feeling away, but she hadn't said anything. Um, so Sutton wants to know, everybody get to the table. Sutton wants to know how Kyle and Dorit feeling. Dorit says she feels better, but the hurt was really deep, and it was really deep. It was a lot of layers. Kyle then starts to cry and said that they both are going through the same thing as far as their divorce. However, they decide to kind of, let's start here and then we'll rebuild the parts that was torn down or whatever. But Dorit also says that she is being cautiously optimistic, and they both apologize to one another and just kind of grow, not go, but grow from there. So then Kyle and Garcelle goes to the front of the boat. Sutton talks to Dorit somewhere else. Garcelle checks in on Kyle just to see how she's doing. Sutton extends her friendship to Dorit and her support to Dorit because she understands what Dorit is going through. Sutton says that her divorce proceedings lasted 3 years. And listen, she must have got $100,000 every year because sis get $300,000 every month. Anyway, 300,000 a month in spousal support. So Garcelle tells Kyle that she's trying to figure out who she is, not the actress, not the mom, her. Um, she says she's not sure what the void is that need filling. Is it her? Is it a partner? What's missing? What's the void that's missing in her life? And I was just like, a storyline, friend, because you ain't got one, but I'm gonna let you have it. And I guess then Kyle says in her confessional how it's, I guess it's tough being single, um and she don't know what she's doing, she don't know what to do, I guess, I don't know. I This is why even if you get married, it is okay to have your own identity. When we get married, everybody feels like they have to lose themselves in one person, or you have to lose yourself in your kids. So when your kids get older, your life still goes on. Your kids are going to venture out, and then you're not going to know who you are because you tied your life into your kids, you tied your life into your marriage, but you never taken the time to figure out who you are. This is why I do not want a partner who wants me to be so into them that I forget me, or I give up all of my autonomy for them, or I'm giving up myself to be somebody's mom. No, I was Erica. That's my name. I was Erica when I came out of my mom's womb in 1982. And if or when I decide to get married, I'm going to always be Erica. I believe in everybody having an individual life and, a level of togetherness. I don't know. I ain't never been married, so maybe y'all can tell me because I could be wrong, but I just don't believe in losing myself in anybody, not for the sake of keeping a marriage, because I don't want them to lose themselves in me. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own identity. I don't know why I told y'all that, but I feel like somebody needed to hear this. Okay? That was free. But anyway, and that was a lot. So Dorit says she's grateful for the support from Sutton, but listen, we really didn't forget how you was treating Sutton over the years. And that's just that. We're gonna leave that there. Um, Kyle tells Garcelle that PK reaches out to her. And I was like, for what? You're saying that, but you're not saying why. You're saying that, but you're not saying why. And I feel like you should have told Dorit and not told Garcelle. Because let's be clear, that's the battery that Garcelle needed. Anyway, um, so we find out that Bose, Bozoma, Bose has a guy named Keely. He's fine, gorgeous, successful, and they've been together for 8 months. And y'all, when they showed the picture of them two, he is super, super cute. He really is. He's a handsome man. And yeah, he's a handsome man. She says her ex, on the other hand, was trash. And that's just that. So Jennifer Tilly says that she had a bum ex as well. She says she used to have to slide her credit card under the table so he can pay for their food. And I'm just like, listen, surely they know that this man's name isn't Jennifer. Surely. But what do I know? What do I know? So the ladies get ready to leave. And Sutton says, um, basically, I want to get with that captain. Okay. And she gives her number. I mean, I'm sorry, what's her name? Dorit writes Sutton's number down and decides to give it to the captain. So as Kathy is going down the stairs, she tells the captain that Sutton needs help being carried down those stairs. Um, and so he carries her down the stairs, and not only did he do that, it was the way he was looking into the camera, and it was really awkward. Like, you know, like he wasn't really feeling Sutton. And I was like, first of all, Sutton is a catch. hmm And you not that cute, but maybe I missed something because I don't know. But it was just the look that he had on his face. Anyway, um, Kathy tells the ladies, I want everybody to rest. We'll get ready for the night. So everybody's preparing, getting ready. And y'all, Kathy was laying in the bed. Kyle was putting on her little makeup. And I was like, girl, why you got all that foundation on your face? Y'all, Kathy is a weirdo. But I like Kathy. But she's a weirdo. Um, so everybody gets to the table. They start talking about sending nudes to their spouse, boyfriend, whatever. Kathy says she have her photos in the bank in the safe. And that's it, that's all. So here we go. Garcelle asked the REIT about resharing Teddy's posts. Um, Garcelle, I just really want to know that you are reaching. You are reaching, ma'am. You don't like the REIT. You want a moment. You must be still mad at the REIT for whatever, for the stuff, all the stuff that happened last year. You and the REIT never discussed it. Y'all probably never get into a good place because she doesn't like you and you don't like her. But hey, it is what it is. Um, Dorit says she was promoting Teddy's dad, and it was just a whole thing unnecessary. So Sutton cuts talks about Sutton then steps in and she wants to tell him about her speech. It was funny because everybody was laughing. And then Sutton reads this page and a half speech, and it's just not giving. It's not landing. It's like, okay, girl. So then Sutton says they're sisters forever, and she tied this blue ribbon around them. They had to put their hand in like that. Girl was like, girl, okay, Sutton, okay. And so the ladies are now leaving. They're going back home. And Sutton says she didn't get any sleep because the ladies mocked her. And of course, Sutton puts on her tears. And y'all, she was pouring all that vodka. She made her a mimosa. Well, I guess I thought it was champagne, but That look like vodka. Don Julio want to make it Ecafulio. I don't know. I don't know yo. Okay, but whatever it was in that glass with that orange juice that Sutton had. Okay, so Dorit and Sutton started going at it, and I was like, wait, didn't we tie this blue ribbon around us last night? Why is y'all yelling? Because I stopped listening. At some point, Erica, I mean, whoops, Kiwan, stop listening. Y'all know my name now. I stopped listening, okay? Because I was like, mm-mm. So Kathy said she don't know, she won't be in this group. Kathy said, I want to go home. And y'all, Dorit is letting everybody know. Um, no, I'm sorry, Dorit is letting everybody have it. That's what I wrote. That is what's in my notes. Baby, she is letting everybody have it. She don't care who you are. She she coming back because she tired. She tired. And y'all, this is where the episode ends. These Beverly Hill ladies woe me at. I will see y'all in the next video.